All right, this is the modified high school course for the district championships. This modification is to reduce the number of water crossings and, quite frankly, make it a little bit easier for the high school runners to manage. So, in a nutshell, we only have one crossing on each lap for a total of 2. It's obviously the same one. Justin has come out and verified that he likes that crossing and he feels comfortable with it, so we'll go with it. So, the start is the same as last year's starting area. It's at the far end of the field, and there'll be a line here. So you will start and head along the field over this basketball court. And you'll meet onto this path, go across a very narrow driveway, and then follow a small gravel path. I'm marking where the gravel is. Gravel goes from about here to about here. So you'll be on a asphalt gravel path. It's more asphalt, and then you'll turn onto the field. You go through some trees. Up here, you'll cross another driveway. This is a very small driveway right here. Come around a tree, and then you're on grass again, heading down this path. Sorry, it's not path. Down the field. Make sure that you stay to the right, but do not go onto the parking lot. You'll follow this through here, and then you'll take a very short path from here to about, well, so then you're on a little path to about, let's see, take the path to about here, and then you will come around, sorry that's not working, cross the path here, and then come up around one of those fitness area. You know those fitness walks with those apparatus to do push-ups and sit-ups and stuff? Well, there's one in that corner that you will go around. And then you'll head down this little hill through the cattails, through the field, and through this grove of trees, back up on the grass. You'll cross over a path right here on the grass, and then come around the garden area at the corner of the park, and then you will follow the course, ropes and markers, through this field, through this grove of trees, up this little hill. You'll cross the main driveway right here, and then run just north of the rec center. You have a path right here that you'll pass. And then here's your 1 mile marker, and I will have the Runner's Roost 1 mile markers out. So then you will follow this around. You'll have a couple path crossings here and here, but you'll stay on the grass. So you stay on the grass, you go behind the starting line, and then right here is a short, steep hill. So you come down the hill, make a turn, and instead of crossing the creek, you will turn right and come up a hill onto a short section of sidewalk, and then back onto here, back onto the grass. And instead of hugging the creek, we're going to sort of go more south in the middle of the field, and this will be marked off. It'll be very clear, and you'll have a little dip here, and then at this point there's a little culvert that goes under the road with water coming out, and there's a railing that goes up and around it, so you will hug the railing and then run through the trees here, up a hill, and then so this puts you on the top of a, it's not a big hill, but it's fairly steep. It'll be, kids will definitely notice it as a hill. Come up, make a 90-degree turn down to the creek, and instead of getting in the water at the creek, you make another 90-degree turn, come back, come up the hill that you just went down. Now the middle schoolers, I should say, the middle schoolers are crossing the creek here and here. So you'll see crossings denoted, but that was only for the middle schoolers. But so you'll get onto the middle school course here, up the hill, up around the dam, and you hug the shrubs, come down to the creek, and run along the creek, and then right here is where we have our one crossing. So my kids ran it yesterday, and most of them were able to put one foot in the middle and just push off that 1 foot and get onto the grass and exit really quickly. High schoolers really should not have a problem with it. So then you follow the fence line past the finish line, and we're going to have a timing mat here so that you can get splits on first lap and second lap. So then you follow the course around. Obviously you're not going onto the golf course, you're skirting the perimeter. And then right about here you're going to rejoin the first lap. And then the second lap, it will be identical. You get to the second mile marker here, and we'll put the mile marker right here. Same thing around the fitness course, through the cattails, through the little grove of trees, back up around, through the field, cross, over, down the hill, back up the hill, down the hill, cross here, by the railing, go up the hill, come down the hill, come up the hill, and wrap around to the crossing again. So you'll cross right here, and then this time on the second lap, instead of hugging the fence, there are 2 trees right here, and it'll be very easily marked. On the second lap, you're going to shoot for these 2 trees up to the finish. And so that is the high school course, modified to have less water crossings.